few moments to consider the emotion that I experience when I see the smile of a little 6-month-old. Causes me to ponder over those thoughts about emotions. We have another friend who, just a few days ago, lost a child. And it was the 5th child that they lost through pregnancies. And they were devastated, and we were so sad. So sad for them. And in my sadness, I just thought about that and thought, wow, there's something wrong when we experience loss. It's like we weren't made for that. And my heart longs to never have to experience loss again. And as I thought about that, I thought about how...
Okay, it's kind of getting smelly because it's still got to clean up that glove compartment.
Something about the idea that...
Just so you know.
From the dwarves?
No, from the...
So when I recognized the loss and the pain, and how it's just like I want to pull away and push away, never experience that disappointment, it helps me see all the I wasn't ever made for that.
I keep forgetting.
Made for eternity.
Well, it's fair.
Eternity.
I know. I thought, okay, what about
sometimes just for good reason. We read an article, I think yesterday morning, of some folks in a home, Charleston, South Carolina, went out there in their backyard and they saw a huge alligator just had crawled up into their yard. And he was probably afraid. So sometimes our fear is for a good reason. Other times it's because I have more of a propensity to worry. And then when I stop long enough to take apart and wonder about why I tend to be a worrier, it's because I want to be in control of them. I want to be, and behind that is this thought that if I was in control of all things, and to the degree I'm in control of all things, then I can be okay.
I'm just going to call them back, I guess, and ask for water with the order.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Or, there's... Well, that's yours. That's...
That's well, first of all, that's just not true, because none of us are in control or can be in control. We all tend to think we're more in control than we are, but we're not.
Oh.
But we seem to be believing if we could be in control, then we'll be okay.
Oh, dear.
Okay, then we'll be able to breathe. All of us are in control, and again, that speaks of our need for dependence upon someone else.
Such a boy.
For a follower of Christ, to believe that because God's in control. So I learn things about myself when I take note of my emotions.
Would you like some?
You got some?
When I see emotions as an indicator light on the dashboard. If I have time to share with you a little more specifically about 3 main emotions: the emotions of anger, anxiety, and depression, and what we can learn from them. But I want to talk a little bit about learning to, another way of learning from our emotions is to connect the dots. Have a picture here I want to just share with you.
Wake up and...
Okay. So I want to just, again, we're all at different places as far as how aware we are of emotions and how many emotions we could name. We can categorize most emotions in 4 areas: happy, sad, scared, or mad. So, happy, sad, scared, or mad. Just by raise of, how many would say in the last 24 hours you have felt? How many have felt sad in the last 24 hours? How many have felt scared in the last 24 hours? How about mad? How many have experienced like probably all four of these in the last 24 to 48 hours? Yeah, I think I have as well.
I've got a 20 bucks.
Do you know why? Could you, if I had time to stop and talk to every one of you, could you tell me I was happy yesterday or today because of this, sad because of this, angry because of this, or scared because of that?
Oh, sorry.
How many think you could do that?
Spray.
That's really good. Oftentimes, I find that people can't do that, and I talk about the idea of learning to connect the dots. When I'm down or discouraged, to begin thinking, when was the first time I was aware that I began feeling that way? Because sometimes I begin feeling certain emotions, and I don't know where they come from. So I have to sit back and think, where did I first start feeling them, thinking them? And by doing that, it helps me to connect the dots and says, I think I was feeling that back then because of that. And that's the beginning of learning how to process our emotion. One of the questions I often get when I talk about the pledge talk process, and I talk about the idea of, which is a way of communicating, resolving conflict. As I talk about the idea that when we're in conflict, the first thing we need to do before we're with each other anymore, pause and pull back a bit so we don't hurt anymore with our words. The question is, what do we do during time? And one of the things we encourage people to do is process their emotions. And then, emotions. And one of them is you have to be able to pull back long enough to say what it is that you're feeling in your mind, to be able to name them, and then be able to connect the dots and say, I'm feeling that because of this. And I'm feeling that because of this. A few weeks ago, I was feeling several days, maybe even a week or two, I was aware of feeling mostly just blah, bored, a real lack of motivation. And those aren't really clear-cut emotional words, but they're words that have emotions attached to them. And I remember at one point it just kind of dawning on me that that's what I was feeling, the boredom, the lack of motivation, and so forth, but I wasn't sure why. And I needed to take some time aside, whether it's just sitting on the couch, going on a walk, or going back to the bedroom and laying down for a bit or something, and just think of it, what's going on, how long have I been feeling them, and why? And as I kind of went back in my mind to try to give that some thought, I began realizing that I began feeling those emotions the last week or so, right around the same time that I began having questions about some vision in my life. That maybe the vision I had wasn't the right vision or best vision, and I kind of lost the vision,
Peter,
direction.
I don't know what he's done.
And as I realized that, I realized that's then where boredom began to sit. The feelings of blah, the lack of motivation because I lost vision.
It's a gas card.
I was connecting the dots.
Have a look at the card.
So the emotions are like lights that come on in a dashboard. In a car,